when to pull back when talking to a woman. This is something that I see a lot of guys making this mistake. They don't understand when it's time for you to pull back some of your time, some of your attention, some of your energy when it comes to talking to a woman. The main reason I wanted to make this video is because guys get upset a lot of the time out here dating or even in relationships. You can already be in a relationship, but we're going to talk about dating for the most part. And when a woman's not responding the way that you think she should, or the woman's turning down offers to come hang out, you have to realize that women that are really interested in you don't usually do these types of things. And when you understand the differences between what women do and they are interested and not interested, you can save yourself a lot of time and also a lot of money because women cost both. They cost time, they cost money, they cost attention. So you want to value all of those things that you have because those are your most valuable things, your time, your attention, and money. However, women aren't leading you on most of the time. You simply don't understand that women are trying to be nice to you. Let's flip this example because I've never seen anybody make this example, but this is what women are dealing with. Let's say a woman that you are cool with, but she's not that attracted to you, or like you're not that attracted to her. And plus, you're just not interested in a relationship or anything with her, you're just cool with her. Let's say this woman starts offering to just buy you free food. She's like, hey, did you eat tonight? And you say no. Oh, I like to get, you want me to buy you some dinner? I'll bring you some dinner. Or you want to go out to eat? I'll take you out somewhere so we can get something to eat. Why would you turn that down as a guy? Because you went, oh, this is cool. This is a nice gesture. I'm cool with them, so I don't see any reason not to take them up on this offer. This is just a nice gesture. So chances are, if that's somebody cool and it's a woman asking you, she just sounds like she wants to take you out, you may or may not let her do it. But you see what I'm saying here is if someone's being nice and you're already cool with them, you're probably just gonna just take it. Like you're gonna take the free meal. It doesn't mean you're doing anything predatory because the by asking, can I just take you out to eat, doesn't really lay any expectations out there. And that's what you guys are doing. A lot of guys are not even laying out any expectations as to why you want to take them out to dinner. You're trying to hide it behind being nice. And that comes off a little creepy and a little needy because if you were more confident, you at least put some context behind it, like, yo, let's go out to dinner because I'm trying to see where you could possibly fit in my life in the future. So now she knows what the rules are on the table if she accepts the dinner. It's like, oh, he's testing to see if I'm wifey material. Or you could even say the sentence that way. You could say, yo, I want to take you out to dinner because I'm trying to find out whether or not you're really wifey material or not. Guys put no expectations on it. They're just trying to be nice, which is weird. You're trying to lead with, "Oh, I'm just doing this because I'm nice." You're not. And women can pick up on that most of the time, but really it just does not make sense. Don't do something because you're trying to just prove you're nice. Nobody cares if you're nice, to be honest. Especially women. Women don't care if you're nice. They really just care more about, do you treat people with respect? And that's all that matters. Do you treat people with respect? Now, for women, they are going to accept these dinners because why wouldn't you? Most of the time, like I said, they are actually trying to be nice by accepting the free stuff that you give them, or sometimes guys are trying to take people on free trips. It could be anything that some of you guys are just offering up to the woman simply because you like her. Just because you like a woman does not mean you just do stuff for them. Because the way the woman's going to see it, which makes sense, is why is he doing all this for me? I don't do anything for him except talk to him or show him a little bit of attention. Men overvalue that attention they're getting from women, and you're probably doing that too. Just because a woman gives you some type of attention, women do that just because sometimes they just want to have conversation. They're social creatures. They like attention too. So if they feel like they're getting attention back, sometimes that's what they function on. They function on attention exchange a lot and social. Men don't have to function on it as much, so we think it's something special when we're getting it from a woman. Not all women think of it that way. They think of it as they need it to breathe like oxygen. So if you just it comes happens to come from some guy that's just cool, that's fine with them. You have to stop taking it so serious and think, ah, since she's responding to my text, it means she likes me. She might like you as a person, yes, but there's a different feeling between like you as a person and I want to be with you. And you're gonna have to learn not to, how to not get these confused. The reason you're gonna learn to pull back is when they start not when they're declining some of your invites. Sometimes that happens. Women are start declining some of your invites. You need to pay attention to that because women don't decline invites a lot from the guys they really want. What they do for the guys they really want is they shift things around on their schedule to fit whatever that guy says. So one of the biggest ways to test if a woman is truly interested in you is you ask them to do something at the last minute, or you ask them to do something in like in a spontaneous manner. Because if they find a way to do it, that could be because they like you. Women will shift things around their schedule. I've seen it before. Like they will have plans with their friends, but if the right guy hits them up and says, "Hey, what you doing tonight? Come out to the club with me," or "Hey, I want to take you out to this place tonight," and it's the guy that she wants, she's gonna counsel everything. She's gonna move some things around, say, hey girls, I'm gonna catch up with you later, or girls, you wanna hang out before then because I'm supposed to be meeting with somebody else. A lot of guys, once you're getting counseled on, or when the girl stops responding to your text and you're like, why did they not respond? They're not that interested. They don't forget to respond to guys they are interested in. They don't forget. And occasionally they might, but it's not going to happen on a consistent basis. If you get one day, maybe, but I wouldn't buy it. Usually the guy that they're very interested in is going to get most of her attention, or she's going to want a lot of attention from him. So the woman should get mad when you haven't contacted her in at least a day. That's how you know when the woman really is interested in you. If they get upset at the frequency that you're contacting them. You wait 2 days and contact a woman and they'll be like, where you been? Or you ghosted me or whatever. That means they're kind of interesting because they wouldn't even ask those questions to the guy that they're uninterested in. They just start talking to you again like, oh, hey, what's up? That's how you know. When they're super comfortable and confident with you not talking to them for a few days, that you're not the one that they're interested in like that. So you got to learn to pull back, and the best way to pull back is don't don't send any more texts. Don't put any calls out there because if they become interested again or they think about you, they may reach out. Not all women do it, but some will eventually break down and reach out if you meant enough to them. And that's your true way for you to know. They will eventually reach back out to you in some way or some fashion. They're not going to come back to you pouring their heart out and confessing their love for you. So don't look for that. It will be something generic because women don't have game when it comes to like trying to let a guy know how attracted they are to him. They don't really know a lot of good ways to express that. So it will come back in the form of just hey, how you doing? Or it can literally be anything where they just contact you. If they're doing that on a consistent basis where you start seeing they're contacting you first on a consistent basis, this could mean, unfortunately, one or two things. They're bored and need attention, or two, they're actually interested. And so this cycle in this game can unfortunately continue for a very long time, but over time, there are even more signs that you can learn that will help you figure out, yes, this woman is very interested in me because they will go above and beyond. They will break rules. They will make new rules for you. And that's going to be something that maybe I could talk about in like a one-on-one situation, depending on the person you're talking to. I've done this before with one of my Patreon subscribers, and they send me screenshots. I'll evaluate them and tell them break down what's really going on between the conversations, and then give them advice on how to act. And I've even helped them with the same thing where they say I can tell them at the moment I see the text or the response or the lack of response, and I can say, okay, look, it's your time to pull back. Give them a few days to think about you if that's what they're going to do. Don't send any more messages. Like, don't even respond to this. Like, sometimes a woman can send you, how is your day? Or but they haven't talked to you in a while, I would not even respond to that in certain cases. So that's what I mean. I can give you specific advice and I can tell you why you shouldn't respond to certain messages, how to pull back enough so that may it makes the woman wonder more about you. It makes them start looking up like what do you have going on in your life and getting them to get maybe invested in looking into your social media and seeing, oh, what have they been up to or what interesting things do they have going on. So this is a long conversation that I can have, which is the reason why this video may not cover every single thing that I could, but it's okay. I've got more videos I can make.